Alrighty, folks, it's Farrell once again with Crowd Surfing. We're at the Davis Business something or other. I'm not really sure, but there's somebody here who knows, so I'll go talk to him, and I bet he can explain it to me. I am here with
Jim Smith. I'm the president of the Chamber of Commerce.
And what exactly is it, Jim, we're doing here today?
It's not the Business something or other. Okay, this is what we call the Business to Business Expo. Okay, and it's really turned out to be a great event today.
Alrighty, I am here with
David Lane, Uncle Sam.
I was going to say, you kind of look like Uncle Sam, correct? And what are we doing here? Mr. Sam? Is it okay to call you Mr. or is it Uncle? I mean, what do you prefer?
Uncle.
Uncle Sam, all right.
I'm just here giving away payday bars.
Payday candy bars, not actual paychecks.
But I keep half.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Rob Jolly.
With Jolly Plumbing, correct?
Yep, you got it.
And what is this contraption we have here in front of us, Rob?
This is a tankless water heater, Rinnai brand. Phenomenal product. It'll heat your water, whatever temperature you want, digitally program whatever it is. It'll maintain that temperature for as long as you have your faucet turned on, shower turned on, whatever it may be.
We've got about 92 different businesses come. They set up a booth, and then we bring the public in for free. And they come in, and they're excited about the opportunity to sell their wares, to explain their services. The public loves it because they learn about new things they can buy or use.
You keep half of the payday bar.
Absolutely.
Well, I figured if you're giving away enough paydays, you'd be a little more rotund than you are.
I don't eat it. It goes over here down the toilet.
Why would you put it in the toilet?
This is government we're talking about.
How does it heat the water so fast that you don't have to store it, I guess, for lack of a better term?
Okay, well, you've got this heat exchanger right here. Incoming water comes in at the bottom. It goes through this. There's a bunch of different loops that go through it, and it's actually got two heat exchangers, which gives it its 98% efficiency, Energy Star rated. Burns, as the gas burns, it heats the water. It takes the exhaust, burns it again, so that you get your extra efficiency, and then it goes right back out to your house. So it's essentially, when you turn it on, it fires it, runs through the coils, goes to your house and heats it.
One of the nice things is the people that buy booths can sell to each other, and it's a great setup.
So it's kind of like a modern-day fur trappers convention.
Yeah, it's
modern-day Fort Buenaventura.
That's a rendezvous right here, just like we're trading furs right here.
Because you got this meat cleaver here. I mean,
that's how I get my half.
And you throw your half in the toilet.
Sometimes a little more.
More than half. And I'm assuming that's an example of something.
This is the way the federal government operates. We all know that.
They take half your money and throw it in the toilet.
Half the money, throw it in the toilet, absolutely.
So it heats your house and your water.
Doesn't heat your house, heats the water to your house.
Heats the water to your house, okay. Yes. Okay, because I'm kind of dumb.
Okay.
And you say heat exchanger?
Yes.
Is that just a fancy word for a big blowtorch that blows on a tube that heats the water?
Yeah, pretty much a fancy in layman's terms. Yes, exactly right.
Alrighty, so how often do you guys do this? Is this an annual event? Is this your first time? Is it?
This is the annual Business to Business Expo, okay? We've only done it 4 years, but that's a pretty good run. Last year was really a successful event, and this year even topped that. We're very, very pleased. Last year we had about 700 people come through. We haven't got the count yet, and we've still got an hour to go. So, but we're going to exceed 700 people. So, and it's been really busy. That's what I like to see.
Why would you do a thing like that? They could give it to me. I would take it.
No. We all have to suffer equally.
So by recirculating the exhaust, does that mean like when we run our natural gas, there's a lot of fuel left in it that hasn't burned off yet?
Yeah, exactly. It takes whatever's left and reburns it. That's what gives you such a high efficiency rating.
So what you're saying is all our heaters and water heaters are running pretty lean, huh?
You got it. Nowadays, yes. If you get one that's a high efficiency, that's exactly what they're doing. They're taking it and burning it twice. So you use less gas for more of the product.
So it's good for small business people and everybody that don't have a bank account that's unlimited. They can come in here and show off what they have. And
we've got some folks that sponsor it, so they pay a little bit more, and that allows me to leave the booth price really low for the people that are going to do a booth. A small business guy can afford this and get a lot more bang for his buck. So it's a great thing that the chamber offers as a perk, I guess, for the small business guy that maybe can't afford. But we've also got Fourth Gear. There's McKay-D Hospital. I mean, there's the Standard Examiner. We've also got some of Davis County's biggest companies are represented here as well.
All right. Well, I don't like suffering. I mean, I like the idea of a payday, but I don't like half of it going in the toilet.
A payday?
I would.
Okay.
Can I have it?
Well, of course. Yes, you can certainly have it.
Oh, Lord. Well, that's kind of a tease. Give me a candy bar, and then you're going to take it back, aren't you? So how hard would it be to say, my house, I have a regular old boring water heater? Is it a big process to get one of these installed in your home?
You know, it takes a little bit of effort, but for the most part, no, it's not. You've got to run a new exhaust. A regular water heater puts out so much intense heat that one of these things will just melt the aluminum exhaust. So that's what this thing is right here, and it's a dual pipe system. It's a high intense heat PVC inner core, and then it brings your fresh air in, so you don't need any combustion air into it. Takes the exhaust out, and that's one of the major things that you've got to do. You got to get this exhaust outside. Other than that, that's about the holdup.
It's for anybody that's got a business, they want to come down here and showcase it. Good to go.
It's a good fit for any business, and it's a great opportunity for them to sell to each other.
How many businesses are here today? Do you have an exact count?
We sold 92 booths. Sometimes somebody doesn't show up, so I can't give you the exact count, but it's really close to 92.
Well, how do you think we operate? We provide many wonderful government services.
I'm really confused. I don't understand.
Don't you feel you sleep better at night knowing the federal government's on the job?
Not really. Not.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a shame. That's really a shame.
In the long run, it's obviously worth it, right? For the money you save, and not to mention the space. I mean, heck, you could put a bicycle or something there where the water heater went, right?
Right. This thing mounts right to the wall. Whether it's a block wall, concrete wall, sheetrock wall, framed wall, whatever you have, this will mount to the wall. And yeah, you see, this is it right here. This is it. And so there's not a lot of beyond this. I mean, a normal tank sits about 5 feet, 20 inches round or whatever, takes up a lot of space, and you're looking at exactly the product right there. So.
Well, alrighty. Hey, I appreciate your time. Thanks for explaining this to me.
No problem. Thank you.
A lot of people. It's a good time. Everybody they're giving away T-shirts, and I heard over the announcement they were giving away whatever.
We just gave away a really nice set of golf clubs that somebody donated, which I'm not allowed to win, by the way.
Well, that ain't right.
I didn't notice you put your card in there. You blew it.
The government wouldn't lead us astray or waste any of our money, would they?
Well, you see, we have a problem in Washington. It's called gridlock. There's this polarization, and so we get nothing done.
And why is that?
Because the voters vote in idiots.
Don't you guys just want to eat?
Well, of course we want to eat, but first we want to know what's your name and who you're here with.
My name is Jenny McAfee. I'm the catering director for Goodwood Barbecue Company.
Goodwood Barbecue. Is it good? I mean, is that just a name?
Oh my gosh, no, it's wonderful. We make all of our food from scratch. Everything in the restaurant's from scratch, so it is to die for. So you guys will have to try it to know after you're done.
We want it to be professional, but we also want it to be some fun too. And we've got some food vendors, Roosters, Goodwood Barbecue, Boston's. The Davis Conference Center. They really have given out some really nice food samples today. And I shouldn't say samples. I'm not hungry. Let's just put it that way.
So now you're not going to have to go home and cook anything, huh?
It's a win-win situation.
That's right. All righty. Well, hey, Jim, thank you. I appreciate your time. And
thanks very much. Appreciate it.
I know nothing about politics. Not a thing.
Well, nor do I.
So who's the biggest idiot in Washington now? Seems like an obvious question, but I'm going to ask Uncle Sam's opinion.
Well, Dick Cheney still hangs out there on occasion.
What is the most popular item?
Our slow smoked pulled pork is the most popular item. So, and then our baby back ribs. Oh, I don't know. Maybe those two are tied.
Well, I was going to ask. I mean, do you guys like to have ribs? I mean,
we have 3 different types of ribs. We have beef, St. Louis, and baby back. Then we have slow smoked pulled pork and Texas style beef brisket. Those are our top. We also have barbecue chicken. And then if you're not a barbecue fan, we have a wonderful prime rib and smoked salmon.
okay, I'm here with
Brenda Olson.
And Brenda, what are you guys here at the Business Expo for? Besides the obvious, right?
Besides exposure?
Yes.
Exposure.
Is that what it is? And then more exposure? That's why we're here also.
Absolutely.
Can you explain a little bit to me about the Hampton Inn?
The Hampton Inn. Well, I'll explain both the Hampton Inn and Holiday Inn Express because they're both under the same ownership and management company.
Okay, what's the difference between the two?
Well, the Hampton product is actually a Hilton product, and the Holiday Inn Express is through Intercontinental Hotels Group.
So what are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about getting rid of...
Well, we sent George back to Texas.
Yeah, well, is that good or bad?
I think that's a good thing. I mean, we haven't started. Well, I was going to say we haven't started any new wars, but I guess we have.
What's the difference between baby back ribs and that's all right. I'll walk on the bottoms, you walk on the tops. What's the difference between baby back ribs and St. Louis ribs and ribs? What's the difference?
So the baby backs and the St. Louis are both pork ribs, okay? And the baby back's a small curved bone, where the St. Louis rib is a flat, longer bone. The St. Louis typically has a little more fat on it, where the baby backs tend to be leaner.
Being that it's an express, both hotels serve hot deluxe continental breakfast, so it's not just pastries and coffees and juice. It's the run-of-the-mill hot items. Make your own waffles.
I was just going to ask. You got the awesome waffle irons that you turn upside down and pull in with the little paper cups full of batter, right?
Absolutely.
Them are awesome. Sometimes I just walk into a hotel and get them without even staying there.
Do it.
Alrighty. So do you want to explain the half of the payday and throwing the government in the government in the toilet? The government throwing our money in the toilet. What?
Things are done.
And what can we do to remedy this? What can we do to stop this from happening?
Remedy? What are you talking about?
And then the beef ribs they're the big, I call them Flintstone ribs. They come out like this long, like this big on the plate, and you really have to work at those.
They'll flip your car over, right? If you put them on the side.
The baby backs pull right apart, so they're really good. They're nice and tender and lean.
And then the Holiday Inn Express just got a pancake maker. So you push a button, and it cooks 2 pancakes for you, and it just slides them out.
Technology is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Isn't that great?
All right. Well, hey, thanks for talking to me. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Isn't there some way we can avoid half of our money getting thrown in the toilet by the government?
Well, I guess you can move to Belize.
So you don't see any remedy at all with...
Not as long as the voters are idiots and the politicians are idiots and there's gridlock in Washington. I don't think there's anything we can do.
I don't like barbecue sauce. What really is barbecue sauce? Because to me, it seems like it's just ketchup with some sugar in it.
That's true. So most of our meats are actually rub. We do a rub on the outside and we smoke them. So any of the stuff that you come into the restaurant and get, you can get without the sauce. So you can actually try any of our barbecue and just have the meat, and it's really good by itself as well.
So
I'm not a huge barbecue fan or sauce fan either.
So it's not like you have to have the barbecue sauce on it. Barbecue's kind of a...
It's the meat, how it's cooked. We actually cook our pork and our brisket for 16 hours.
Going to get on my level.
Yes.
Now we're the same height.
Yeah, well, right now.
He's kneeling and I'm sitting, so what does that tell you about how tall I am?
At least you're not standing, right?
Exactly. Could be worse.
Okay, what is it that we're featuring here at the Business Expo with you?
Do you know what? We are the Utah procurement team. We're made up of a government entity, PTAC, out of the Governor's Office of Economic Development and Logistics Specialties, and our thing that we do is we help small to medium businesses win and secure government contracts, whether it be state, federal, local.
All the voters? You're not saying all the voters are idiots, are you? You're a voter, right?
I'm not registered. I'm a felon.
We start it the night before in the smoker, 250 degrees, low, apple wood. It's smoked all night long. So we'll drop tonight to serve tomorrow. It won't be ready till tomorrow morning.
Oh, wow. Well, that's really interesting. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of barbecue, but I do like brisket, and look at that. Wow.
Last year, we helped secure over $518 million worth of contracts, which we kept in the state of Utah. And it's an exciting and rewarding thing that we do. And here's the best part of all. Our services are free to Utah companies. You just have to be a Utah-based company, sell something, or do a service that the government wants to procure, and we can help you.
All righty. Well, so all the voters are idiots, all the politicians are idiots, and there's no way to fix it.
Well, collectively, they're idiots. Individually, there's a lot of bright people. But, you know, when Sarah Palin is as popular as she is, you know that there's a problem.
She does have her own television show, though. She must be doing something right.
And I understand that one time she tried to read a book.
So if you just like steak, we have good steaks too.
All righty. Well, I'll let you get back to serving up the barbecue, but I appreciate you talking with us.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
So it's a great service. You need to start with the PTAC representative who is in the region where your company is located. Here in this area, the PTAC representative is in the same building I'm in, the Northfront Business Resource Center on the DATC campus. So just contact us and we'll get you started.
I haven't even tried to read a book yet. Well, a comic book, does that count?
Well, it's a start.
It had a lot of pictures. I think I looked at pictures more than I read, actually.
Perhaps, you know, if the bills that Congress passed had pictures, then we might understand them.
Okay, I am here with
Chris.
And Chris, what is your reason for being here at the Business Expo?
Just to help grow our business and get the word out about who we are and what we do.
And who are you and what do you do?
We are Mountain Alarm. We do security for anything from residential to very large commercial.
So it's a free service, so that's a great return on investment, right?
Absolutely. Well, we're actually funded through the state legislature, but it's still a great return on their money. We like I said, you know, you could give us $2 million, and $518 million is still a great return on your investment.
Oh, all righty. Well, hey, Uncle Sam, I will appreciate your time, and good luck.
Be sure to send in your tax return.
I already did that, actually. And I appreciate the payday. And look, he's not going to get half of it. I'm keeping the whole thing.
That's what you think.
We do basic security systems, access control, CCTV, so.
All right, so like if the alarm goes off, you have like a truckload of goons that come over and thump the perpetrator, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. Roll up in a van and...
I'm not really sure what return on your investment means. I just heard somebody over there say it, and it sounded real business-like.
It sounds terrific.
It does.
You sound smart saying it.
Well, thank you. And you know what else I heard? I heard you're quite a dancer. Is there any truth to that?
It's all a big rumor.
Okay, I'm here with
Kay Strom with Farmers Insurance.
And Kay, how important is it to have insurance?
Oh, you have to have insurance. What we do is protect the unknown perils that are going to happen to you. You aren't going to know ahead of time when you need to have something to cover all your assets.
We own our own monitoring center, so if your alarm goes off, our monitoring center can contact the police, and then they respond and help protect your property.
So home, business, and everything.
Yeah. We do everything from the smallest house to, very large businesses. So.
I have been known to dance around, but I don't know whether I can reveal those things right now at this moment in time.
I just heard, and so I said, no, you're lying to me. And they're like, no, she's an excellent dancer. You have to ask her about it. So,
well, at the moment right now, I have this bad knee, that comes with getting older.
So you guys, farmers, company's been around for, what, better part of 5-6 years?
Well, a lot longer than that. We're actually, we're the second largest insurance company there is.
So, anybody ever try to break into your business, your establishment?
Not that I'm aware of. We're hard. It's hard for me to get into our business. So they're
locked down tight, huh?
Yeah, they are. So
seriously, you've never had anybody some idiot try to break into a mountain alarm just so they can say, hey, we did it because...
No, not that I'm aware of. So
if I do it, then I'll be down and out for another few days. But, if the moment ever presents itself again, I'll be there.
All righty. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Pleasure to talk to you. And always, the guy behind the camera is one of my favorite people.
He's a handsome devil, huh?
Shout out for Bill.
The reason we're here today is to make people aware that we have commercial insurance. We cover small businesses.
All right. I am here with...
Susie Patterson, your valet, Fine Dry Cleaning.
And so we're having a good time here, aren't we, Susie?
We are. This has been a great show.
Is this more fun than a barrel of monkeys, or?
Indeed it is.
What exactly does that mean, more fun than a barrel of monkeys?
I don't know.
Me either. Anyway, well, let's talk about something you know, such as dry cleaning.
All right. Let me explain to you about our wonderful Green Earth cleaning solution. It's completely non-toxic, earth-friendly, won't harm air, soil, or water.
We're pretty locked down, so.
And the van load of thugs going around.
Exactly. They're on call, so.
Does it look like the A-Team van?
Yeah, something like that.
But it's red with a black stripe instead of black with a...
Yeah, we got to mix it up a little bit.
All right. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Are you an insurance agent yourself, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes, I am.
What's the most bizarre or crazy thing you've ever been asked to insure or that you have insured?
Well, I don't get too many crazy things. Well, the other day I was asked, this guy had a sentimental, it was a duck boat.
Okay, I'm here with...
Jeanette Smith from Broadview University.
And can you explain a little bit about Broadview University to me?
Well, Broadview University has been here about 37 years. We have a campus in West Jordan, and Orem, Salt Lake, Layton, and we've opened in Boise. So we've been around a while, 125 years from Minnesota School of Business. We have everything from master's degrees, bachelor's degrees, associates, diplomas in the medical field, as well as business, accounting, and vet tech.
I happen to know what a duck boat is.
I do too, actually, yes.
See, you laugh. He says, can you insure that? I says, well, what brand is it? Well, I don't know. And I almost says, well, it's a tin can. There's no brand on it.
It's silicone-based. Now, silicone is sand. And silicone is used in things like deodorants, shaving creams, these kinds of things that we use on our bodies. So obviously it's harmless. Let me show you my little chemical set here.
Okay.
Okay. In here we have the ingredients that comprise, this is our cleaning solution. It's called Green Earth. See how clear and beautiful it is? It's comprised of water, sand, CO2, and here you have Green Earth.
So if you're looking to further your career or maybe get a job, you can go to Broadview and...
Absolutely. You can come and further your education with us. We have a lot of great classes. You can sign up to be... Most of the people do. They come in to change careers with us. That's what they're doing. Or to advance. So they've got an associate and they want to do a bachelor's or a master's. They come through us.
In business or just whatever you got?
Business, accounting. We have medical coding and billing, medical assisting, and vet tech, and massage therapy. So they're great. Yeah, they're great opportunities to be in the field that you want to be in and to make money in something that you enjoy doing.
But it meant a lot to him, and he wanted to insure it. There's no way. I felt really bad telling him sorry.
If you'd like to take a sniff of it, you could.
I think I'm okay. I'm scared to sneeze. Yeah.
All right.
So, in this little bottle is a combination of these three, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a derivative of all these three. And this is what comes out of your clothes.
Not my clothes personally, right? Well, maybe.
Most likely.
It looks like something the cat coughed up is what it looks like.
Yeah, it does. But that's absolutely... This is what we call muck. Comes, that's the residue left over after the dirt has been floated out of your clothing.
So So, but you got to come down to Broadview first and sign up and...
Yes, you do. You do. You can go to www.broadviewuniversity.com, or you can call the campus. That's 801-660-6000, and we can set you up and hook you up with admissions. Or if you have a job to post, I'm in the career services, and we'd love to have one of our graduates work for your company.
Well, I just always wondered to hear about these people like musicians that get their hands insured, or so I was just wondering if maybe, have you ever had anybody want like a place kicker wants his foot insured or something? I don't know. I'm just...
No, I haven't had that, but I hope that I'll get asked someday.
All righty. Well, hey, thank you, Kay. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
So, like, you spill like some spaghetti sauce on a nice shirt, you can get that out dry cleaning, though.
Absolutely. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
So, if your shirt says dry clean only, don't throw it in the washer. Bring it to you guys, right? And you'll go ahead and...
We'll take care of it for you. It will be beautiful. You'll be thrilled.
So, career services. So, after you get your degree, you help find a job for your...
That's exactly what we do. We help them write resumes and get better, know for what the employers are wanting and needing from their employees. And we set the students up, make sure that they're ready. And
wow, so that works pretty good, because some of the bigger schools, I don't want to say any names, they just give you a diploma and kick you in the backside and say, get on. And you actually help with resumes and jobs. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty good reason to come, that in and of itself.
In itself, yes.
We love it.
All righty. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome, and see the beauty. For example, please, gorgeous wedding dresses like this.
I avoid wedding dresses at all cost.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did I? Never mind.
Did you know marriage is a leading cause of divorce in this country?
You're absolutely... That's very good.
I'm a genius. Remember we talked about that earlier.
That's true. You're very bright.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
We do also have a little contract that says, hey, you got to call me every week. We're going to talk about what you're doing and what we can do to help. The students who have gotten jobs, and I've been there almost 4 years now, they call me back. They come back and they see me again because we are lifetime placement. And they say, well, and now I have some experience. I would like to be supervisory somewhere. And then we take them from there and assist them in finding the next job of their choice.
All right, on. Sounds good. Hey, I'll let you get back to your job expoing, but I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All righty, folks. Hey, thanks for watching. Hey, if you weren't here, you missed out. We made a bunch of business connections. It was a great time. Make sure you check us out on YouTube.